quick trade recap. Bias was bullish straight off of open just because we were bullish from yesterday and we hadn't come to any significant levels. And with bias, it's like you'll get it, like it'll always be right eventually. Like it's only turned bullish quite late into the session, to be honest. But let's see. So yeah, we're bullish coming to open. We got this topside sweep, and then after the break of structure, oh fuck! I didn't even notice. Oh my god! Oh my god! I didn't even notice. Oh my god! That's fine. That's just another position that could have been. Wow. Quite different at ES, but ES wasn't the sweeping pair, so it was, but I'll explain. So straight away we get this move here, which is ES's sweep, but then we get a re-sweep. Well, we get the first sweep on NAS, but it's a divergence, right? Right, and because this is a sweeping pair, looking for shorts, and we do get the instant tapper here after a 1 minute break structure, not a 5 minute break structure. And then we also get, after the break structure, we get this, but because this is not the closest liquidity to the sweep, which would be this, I mean closest fair value gap to the sweep, which would be this, closest fair value gap / imbalance, which would be this fair value gap, you have to wait for break of structure, which is this candle. So the short would have to be like here, then you have to shoot for like order block, or even if you shot for this liquidity / order block, wouldn't hit and it'd be break even, which is annoying. So that just wasn't viable because I was bullish with the bias, obviously, and price had already run. And also I'm trying to figure out how I can get in on these. And I was saying, the quick taps I can get in on are when it taps Asian high or low, when there's a divergence, or when it's an equal high or low sweep. Here we got the Asian high tap. Yeah. Plus good price action plus divergence. That's the main thing. Main thing is good price action. So we get good price action from here, just off of nothingness really, here, as ES sweeps, but then we also get good price action as it re-sweeps, plus gets the divergence. So that's definitely a plus. Then from there, so that's moved away, and then it doesn't turn off of any bottom liquidity at this point, but then obviously it comes and taps this fair value gap and runs bearish. But with a bullish bias, this would be a hard position for me, because with a bullish bias and Nasdaq already running quite far bearish and already making its move, it's a bit hard to see this retracement respecting, which it does, but it does that because ES has not swept any liquidity at the bottom. Nasdaq or ES has not swept any liquidity at the bottom, so there is no reason to turn. So there's no reason to turn bullish, right? So there's no reason to turn bullish at this point here, because neither of them have swept anything. So that little retracement is just retracement into this fair value gap, which obviously I can see because it's happened. And this is good price action here. Pretty much for any entry, it's got to be good price action to and from the fair value gap, and especially from, it's got to be, well, nah, but to the fair value gap, that's good, especially when it's on nothingness, like it's just an order block tap and ES didn't even sweep. If ES swept, I'd be a bit hesitant because it's divergence then, but still fine. Then it comes, sweeps. We of course get the 1 minute tappers without any breaks of structure. Then where's the break of structure? Then after the break of structure, at 8:30 here, we get no fair value gaps. This bottom fair value gap doesn't get tapped. Shit, which one is it? Wait, what was that position I was looking at? Oh, this one. Yeah, no. It was before the break of structure. It was this one. Because, see, this is the same as the previous position, before break of structure. But if I look for after break of structure, this one doesn't get respected. Nothing here. So then the next closest fair value gap is this one, which doesn't actually get tapped fully, nor does it on ES. It's only up here, and this is just kind of far. Like, okay, tapped halfway, but it's pretty far from the sweep. So yeah, it'd want to be this. As you can see, good price action to the sweep. What else? Fuck, that shit was... I fucking love when it does this. So sexy. It like never retraces further when this shit happens. That's so nice. But with the bullish bias, this would have been some... Well, when I saw this happen, I was like... I was kind of hesitant just because... Why was I hesitant? Now coming in... Oh, just because it was bearish at the time. But, as you can see, it just tapped into this 1 minute fair value gap here. Just to push price down and get into this just to continue higher. Classic moves, see you all the time. Okay, that's good. So there's a couple positions here. Could have been the short. Which would have been good because Asian high swept plus divergence. Could have been long from the bottom here because of the bullish bias. Not Asian lows. Asian lows all the way down here. They still want me to tap, they might get... Actually no. But again, I said this shit yesterday. This makes sense as a bullish move because it's only sweeping this liquidity, so it's keeping higher lows instead of coming below here and coming bearish. It's sweeping this liquidity, so it keeps the higher lows and as such tries to keep the higher highs, which doesn't really happen because we get lower highs. But that's how you can see that, you know. So that's gangster. But yeah, that's good to see. Okay, breaks of structure might have to start. If I wait too long, it's just shitty. Like, yeah. Okay, good to see. Alright.